Thank you, Grant. Tonight, an exclusive update to a story many of you have followed for the past 13 years. Jacque Waller's triplets are all grown up and are now sharing their side of the story.
It's one that begins with their father murdering their mother. Crystal Britt shows us how they've overcome tragedy and hope to make a difference in the lives of others.
I don't know what in the world we're going to do without her.
A captivating story from day one.
I can't stand the thoughts not knowing where she is.
Jacque Waller, a 39-year-old mother of three, disappeared in Jackson in June of 2011. Immediately, the family and police zeroed in on one man, Clay Waller, her estranged husband.
We knew right away that he was the prime #1 suspect.
Never been able to go any other direction other than him.
Clay, do you have any comments?
Police arrested him the next month, and after 2 years of searching for Jacque, Clay Waller made a plea deal. Part of that included revealing where he buried Jacque.
We can put her to rest and the kids will know where their mommy is.
Every step closely followed, and for three big reasons: Addison, Avery, and Maddox, the couple's children.
They know you murdered their mother. We had to tell them that. Was it worth it, Clay? Was it worth it?
We pray that you would show this family much grace and much mercy in the coming days.
Hearts broke as the Heartland watched the triplets attend events for their mother. And when they saw this video of Jacque teaching the children to ride their bikes, not long before she died. And here, showing us their school supplies and letting everyone see they were happy and healthy.
I think what made the story so compelling was you three.
Everywhere you went, they recognized you. I mean, I still people come through my work every time I work, and they'll say something to me.
So it still happens to this day?
Happened like yesterday.
But they recognize their story as unique and perhaps a way to help others, whether that be today or in the future.
We've had a couple classmates lose their parents, and it's not really that they've reached out to us, but it's like, we know how you feel. So they don't have to feel like, oh, I'm the only one in the world with this.
I would say this whole situation really made us wise beyond our years, because we had to grow up so fast, and we definitely didn't have the normal childhood experience.
While some of the memories have faded, others stand out. Avery recalls her sister begging her mother not to leave the morning she died.
It hurts because that was the last time.
And then finding out what happened.
They were like, we don't know how to tell you this, but you know, your mom's gone, and like your dad's the one who did it, and we all just didn't know what to say, you know, because you're 5 years old.
And 2 years later, after Clay Waller revealed where he buried their mother and stood in court, a voice recording from Maddox was played.
I thought you were a good guy. Now I know you're not. You big fat jerk, you. I never want to see you again for my entire life. Not even on a picture. Not even on the TV. This is the last time you'll hear of me.
What made you want to do that? Because that was a pretty tough, brave thing to do.
I mean, I don't really remember why I wanted to do it. Just, I mean, looking back now, I know it didn't make a difference to him at all, because people like that are, you know, very narcissistic, and they don't care about the way they make other people feel. But I guess just I thought that was my only way to like get back at them.
I think it makes a difference because it's like there's kids in the middle of this. It's not like taking somebody from their family isn't, but you took their mom. Like, they're very dependent on her.
I guess it might not have affected him very much, but it definitely turned some heads for people who were watching, you know.
And as for whether Clay Waller now has any role in their lives.
He has, throughout the years, he's wrote us.
Clay writes to me more than he does to them.
Is this correspondence you see continuing, or do you have any desire to carry that through?
I won't talk to him.
I won't talk to him.
You're indifferent?
Yeah.
Has he ever apologized for anything?
Nope, not a single time.
Even with so much to process, the triplets have made the best of their high school years, getting involved in sports, all of them in tennis, and Addison also a swimmer and on the track team.
I throw discus, mostly. I've been varsity all 4 years.
Something she will do in college, too, plus soaking up every moment. Moments they know their mother would have loved.
I picture her at these different stages, and
She was always so proud, you know. It's easy to imagine her in these dance situations, these prom situations, these graduation situations. It's pretty easy to imagine how happy and joyful she would be.
Cheryl and Bob Brinicke adopted the triplets in 2013. Their driveway even named in their honor, a place they're happy to call home.
I feel like we were blessed to have somebody that we already knew, or like that we weren't split up, because sometimes siblings do get split up.
Yeah, Cheryl and Bob already knew us, and they already knew our 3 different personalities, and they always just worked with us.
I love them both with my whole heart, and you know, it does suck that it had to happen this way, but I wouldn't want it had to happen any other way. I would want to end up with them every single time.
How much of the raising of them did you always think back, gosh, I want to make sure that I make Jackie proud? I mean, how many times did that type of thing come into your mind, just thinking about your sister and knowing what a responsibility that was?
Many, many times over the years, I would think, what would Jackie do in this situation? How would she handle it?
And they do what they can to keep her memory alive. Her photo still hangs on the wall, and they talk about the good times.
Yeah, they always try and keep her memories around, like, if it correlates to the topic, they bring her up at, like, Christmas, Thanksgiving. We celebrate her birthday every year.
Whenever Grandpa was still alive, like, he always made it a point to bring her up. He wouldn't let us move on, you know what I mean? Which is good, I think. He'd always bring her up, always have a super funny story to tell about her, and you know, it's nice to know that they're together again.
He's talking about Jackie's dad, Stan Rawson. Stan, who fought for justice for his daughter, passed away last month. Anytime he would speak on camera with us, the triplets were always his #1 concern.
She loved her babies, them triplets. She just loved them to pieces.
Making sure they were taken care of, something he saw through to the end.
Yeah, I can't put it into words. I mean, Grandpa was always like our #1 supporter.
And now 13 years later, the triplets are 18. They just graduated from Farmington High School and are college bound.
I'm going to Southern Illinois in Carbondale, and I'm going to major in dental hygiene.
I'll be going to Central Methodist University, and I'll major in mathematics, and I want to become a data analyst.
And Maddox is heading to Maryville University.
I want to major in pre-dentistry and hopefully become an orthodontist one day.
While their past doesn't define them, they say it's still part of their story.
I think she would be proud that we're all not gonna like hang on to this moment and like just use it just to shut ourselves down, but we're gonna move past it and forgive and forget, you know.
Can you even put into words what it's like to be at this point?
Well, it's hard to believe that it seems like yesterday they were on the front steps getting ready to go into St. Paul, and now they're graduating.
And I couldn't be prouder. Could not be prouder.
As they thank the community for all of their support over the years.
I don't think we'd be in as good of a spot as we are right now if we didn't have prayers and love.
We had all this support behind us, and I wouldn't know where we'd be if we didn't.
It's a great feeling to know that you're loved and you're supported, and just no matter whenever things get hard, you have a team who's there for you.
As they move on to the next step in their lives, they know there will be challenges, but rely on faith and family to guide them.
Things happen for a reason, and we may not always understand the reasoning behind it, but you know, it's all in God's plan, it's all in God's hands.
My mom was resilient, and of course this was not the way she had it planned, but I feel like she'd be proud of the way that we've kept on going and that we're making her proud every day.
In St. Genevieve County, Crystal Britt, Heartland News.
To follow the stories from the beginning to now on the Jacque Waller case, you can go to our website or the KFES News app for links of our coverage since 2011.